Here's one way I know I'm not really a good looking guy. Back in October 2014, I got arrested by the Greenville Police Department for a video online I put up that got me a charge of cyber stalking the cops and a felony charge and two other charges. I forgot what they were. Yes, my ass went to jail. I say it proudly. I went to jail. Ask me if I give a good dog. Ask me if I give a good goddamn. But anyways, I digress. When the two police detectives came to interrogate me in the room, one was a tall, skinny, dorky looking man, and the other was a kind of good looking, blonde woman. And in the video, I state that I'm saying what I'm saying because the girls don't think I'm good looking and I'm ugly. Well, guess what? The tall, dorky man says, "You're not ugly. In fact, you're quite..." The dorky detective says, "You're not ugly, not at all." I forgot the words he said after that. He said something like, "You are a nice looking guy." So I sat there looking at him. I turned and looked at the female detective. Inside, I was begging her to say something like, "Yes, you are. I agree with him." But she just stood there looking at me. And I became downcast. I would have been willing to go to death row if only she had said, "Yes, you are good looking." But she didn't. And I found myself thinking, if I'm such a good looking guy, why is it only the guys are telling me, "Chris, you are a good looking guy"? Why come the females are not telling me this? I don't want to look good to the damn guy. I don't want to look good for the goddamn guys. I'm not a gay superstar. I want the top-notch females to think I'm good looking. Not the guys. If I'm good looking, why is it in the past 30 years I've had so many gay people hit on me? But where are the girls who hit on me? All I hear is crickets. Get this, in 1994, I was in the woods, and I tripped and cursed and swore. And the good thing I did, because there's this young 17-year-old black guy about to take off with my bike. He saw me, he's like, "Oh, I was just moving this bike. I was not going to take a bike." I'm like, "Okay, thanks." And he said, "Hey, have you ever had your dick sucked?" I'm like, "No." He's like, "I'll suck it for you." Can you believe that? I was 21 years old. He was 17. Jailbait. Had I said yes, I could have gone to prison for 35 years. Damnedest thing I ever seen. And then later that year, I was walking around the block at night without my shirt on, and he rides on my bike, puts his hand on my arm. "Let's go into the woods and fuck. Come on, let's go fuck." Can you believe that shit? No girls have ever said I've come up to me asking me for a date. One time in 2008, I was coming out of the McDonald's, and there's this 68-year-old man or 70-year-old man driving a nice Cadillac. He looks out at me and says, "Let me play with that big thing." I'm like looking at him like, "What?" And then he says, "Let me see you hard. I'll give you some money." I was at Greenville coming out the nightclub, and some late 20-something guy drives up in the car. "Do you know where so-and-so street is?" I'm like, "No." He's like, then he looks at me, "Do you want a blowjob?" I'm like, No. I've hurried back in the bar. I was riding back in 2003. I was almost home. We're coming out of some small time apartments with this man in the car. In his 40s probably. He had the ugliest skin. He was an ugly man. He calls out to me, "Hey, do you know anywhere where I can get my dick sucked?" I'm like, "No." One time my best friend, spruced me all up, gave me a haircut, did my hair, brought me a whole new wardrobe. That night we went to the karaoke bar. The girl at the door, my best friend, presents me to her proudly. Doesn't my boy look good tonight? She looks, you know what she does? Just laughs. Now I'm devastated. My best friend says, "Oh, Chris, don't feel bad. If I was a girl, I'd fuck you." But I thought to myself, why is it? But you're not a girl. You're a guy. How do you know you would? If you were a girl, you'd maybe think differently. So, this is the reason why I'm constantly cursing God, because I'm not a good-looking guy. And I'm willing to sell my soul and burn in the lake of fire for 1,000 years. It's just as long as Jesus will save me. And if I can be a good-looking guy to the top-notch females. Not the guys, not the gays, not the country butt ugly girls. Yeah. Yeah. I'm recording so I don't.
License.
Thank you.
They're made different.
Oh, wow. I got my new license.
You're in a flower.
Thank you. Okay.
Give me the old one. I'm going to set it right here.
Okay.
And you give me the old one, okay?
Don't throw it out, so save it.
That's what we do.
Okay, thank you.
But there you are.
Now I'm trying to ride my bike.
Now, don't say it out loud, but look at the number, make sure it matches.
I will. Okay. Yes, thank you. But I've had plenty of guys tell me, "Chris, you are a good-looking guy." Well, if I'm truly a good-looking guy, why in the hell are no females telling me I'm good-looking? Why? Why? Why keep living? Because I don't want to die. Because I'm afraid to die. But I don't want to live if I cannot be a good-looking guy to the females. I did not ask to be the gay superstar, the gay model. I want the females to think I'm good-looking. 100% females only, please. In other words, if you were not female before you popped out of your mom's vagina, keep on trucking. Keep on trucking, keep on trucking. Keep on fucking trucking. I got friends who are gay and trans, but when it comes to the people I want to find me attracted, I want to be the 100% females, the top-notch girls, the impossibly good-looking girls. And I'm willing to sell my soul for this. If Jesus would not do this for me, if Jesus will not maybe love me enough to give this to me, if Jesus will save me in the end, I sell my soul to be a top-notch, impossibly good-looking guy, all the way up to those impossibly good-looking females, like Jackie Moore.